Hi, this is Jared from Keenforms, and in this video we're going to build a simple form. It's a calculator that adds and multiplies or subtracts two numbers. And we will cover the basics of how Keenforms rules engine works and what a form rule is and how to create a form rule. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to log in. Already been logged in. We're going to create a new form. Calculator for Screencast. Click Save. We have our form that's been created, and we're going to add a few inputs. So one of the things that's really critical when you're creating a Keenform that you're going to use for form rules is you want to get the value type correct. So we're going to create three numbers: integer 1, integer 2, and the results. And we're also, because we're going to use a calculator, we're going to use a select tag that's going to determine the operation. So let's change the names of this. This integer 1. Click Save. Integer 2. And mathematical operation. And this, we can add options, so we're going to do add, subtract, and multiply. And then this last one is going to be the results. And we're going to make this read-only because the user is not going to have any control over it. So now we have our form. We're going to do a quick preview, and right now it does nothing. But eventually we're going to change that. So let's go back to the dashboard, and we are going to create a couple of form rules. So each form rule is going to do the calculation. And so here's what you want to know when you're creating a form rule. Every form rule has three parts. It has an action or a rule type, which is what is the rule doing. It has a target form attribute or an input, which means what thing are we affecting. And the third thing every form rule has is condition or conditions, multiple conditions, which will determine if the rule, what would trigger the rule to execute. Conditions are optional. You don't need them. But all three of our rules are going to have conditions. So we're going to create our first form rule. We're going to set the value of the results. So you get this pre-screen of trying to get the action type or the rule type. And these are some of the rule types that are available. And then what is the target? The target is the results. So we go here. So the name of the rule is set. We're going to change the name of this rule. Add two numbers. And so we have this thing right here. It is sort of the expression editor. It allows us to create a mathematical formula to be able to set the value of the results. And the calculation is really simple. It's integer 1 plus integer 2. We're going to go to the conditions tab, and we're going to set our condition mathematical operation is equal to an option available for mathematical operations, and it's add. And we're going to click Save. And so now that rule has been created, and we're going to test it out. I'm going to go to the preview. And what should happen, 12 plus 38 should be 50. Excellent. So now we're going to go back to here, and we're going to create two more rules. Set the value of results. And we'll do subtract two numbers. And we'll do the same thing, integer 1 minus integer 2. We're going to go to the condition. Mathematical operation is equal to an option available for mathematical operation. Subtract and click Save. And now we have our second rule. We're going to go back to the editor and make sure this does what it's supposed to do. Preview, 50, 40, it's still adding the results. If I click subtract, result is 10, excellent. we're going to create our third rule, which is going to do multiplication. Set the value of results, click next, multiply two numbers, integer 1 times integer 2, set the condition is equal to an option available for mathematical operations. It's multiply, click save, go back here, go to the preview, 12 times 8 is 20, subtract this 4, multiply should be 96, brilliant, and now you have your first Keenforms, Keenform with form rules created. Thanks for watching. I hope this was educational. We're going to publish this one now. So now it is publicly available. Get the link. Here it is. Paste it into the browser. And now it's available for everyone to see. Thanks for watching.